Good day to you and welcome, I'm Beckerization, and today I'm going to talk about Reign of Kings. Not about the game itself, but about the basic concept and its marketing strategy, because, well, what you see right now is a trailer on Steam, and it's utterly lying. Now, just to talk a little about the game, it's a medieval survival, blah blah blah, everyone knows how survival games work. Or they usually work, and this is a problem with the Reign of Kings. They are showing you what you'll never be able to get most likely, which is, as you can see, rather organized large-scale battles between, guilds, groups of people, so on. That's not gonna happen too. Now let's just talk about those screens because, well, you're never gonna be able to build a base. This is something that can happen, but, well, no one's gonna wear these masks. Now, about the door, I'll talk about the door later on, but this is utterly stupid, and this is not gonna happen because of the door. Yeah, it's mostly about one-on-one combat, one versus two combat. Like, you're not gonna use a bow. This is what you can see once you're able to actually get the sword. It's funny that they don't have any first-person view of someone not wearing a sword. Like, yes, you can get this, but as you can see, there's iron on it. There's not anything. Okay, this is the one. And it seems like from the start, yeah, you're gonna get stuck with it for a while, actually. And, well, back to the one screen. This is actually what the game is mostly about. If you're a new guy, getting roped. The rope is a thing that allows other players to actually capture another one and, just drag them along. New players don't know about the concept of sharp stone, meaning that you need just one single stone to create a sharp stone which can cut through the ropes or actually kill yourself. Or kill you. Because, well, if you get, for example, caged, you just don't want to wait until you die from starving. No, you can kill yourself and start right away. But the problem with the rope is that, and it's weird that actually this guy, it's not weird, it was from the early alpha, that this guy with the iron armor and probably the full iron has normal rope. They usually have the iron or steel rope right away, and that means that you can't cut it with the sharp stone. Now if you get stuck with it, just kill yourself. That's it, you can't do anything. It happened to me once, just once, out of like 25 times when they caught me, that they let me go. It's something about the power fantasy that people do, and it's really annoying. When you just want to do something good in a game, if you want to just build something, hell, enjoy the game concept, try to get around and, let's say, find out what the game actually offers. You can't really do this, because everything you see in here, maybe except of this one, is not gonna happen. Because the game is mostly about people just raiding other people, killing on sight. No, at the start when I get in, when it was Alpha 4, there were people who were just, waving. You can wave, you can introduce yourself, and so on. There were people who were somewhat friendly, or at least not aggressive. But as the game continues, the only people who got really stuck with the game on the majority of the servers are the dumbasses who just run around, kill people on sight, rope them, drag them to something that they built to actually just kill them. That's it. The point of the game switched from organized battle between two castles or more castles into a group of let's call it bandits. A group of 2 or 3 bandits just running around, killing new players, killing solitary players, killing anyone who seems weaker than they are, which is really annoying if you just want to discover the game. And, well, Now let's talk about it from the standpoint, because as I said, there is a problem with the door. Now, the problem with the door is that these are picklockable, lockpickable, picklockable. Let's say picklock, and picklockable, yeah. And well, there are only one door that can be picklocked in the game, and that's the iron door. Now, to get the iron door, you require 12 iron bars to just create them. You require, I think, 4 iron bars to improve your workbench, and you need like 10 iron bars to create an anvil. Now, if you count it with me, you need approximately 26 or something like that. Let's say 30 iron bars. Now, 30 iron bars means that you need 300 iron, which is okay, because it's just 3 or 4 nodes. But what is bad about iron, or about resource placement, is that iron is actually only in this area around this road, and it's the whole all of the iron on the whole map. There are 3 iron nodes in here, 3 in here, 3 in here, and 1 solitary in here. And if people want to, if you get on a server, which is the majority of servers right now, where people just got the iron, and when the kind of, kill on sideway, they usually just wait, run around the iron nodes, because they know that someone's gonna come there. Everyone needs iron to progress in the game, and you can't get iron any other way. If there were more like random nodes around the place, that you would have to, I don't know, climb into the mountains. It's actually weird that in the mountains there is no iron. There is no stone in the mountains other than, just lying around. There is no nodes, nothing like that. And if they added this thing, this very simple mechanic, this very simple resource placement, that would be like, okay, let's get a few of them outside the main node, like to the other side. It would create so much more opportunities for players to just go get it, build something, because they wouldn't have to go to this currently very dangerous area where just people are running around and destroying the whole and killing everyone on sight. And well, what happens a lot of times is that it's even the king, or it's just 2 or 3 groups, that someone builds a castle right in here, and so they can overlook the 2 nodes and kill everyone who's just getting near them. It's really annoying, and this is currently the problem with the game. I think that you can't really progress because you can't get iron. Like, you have, from my own experience, you have approximately 85% chance of finding someone there on the nodes who's just gonna kill you right away. Because, well, if you have, I don't know, a lower ping, if you have lower FPS, like for example, I'm constantly on 20 and lower, a lot of people are constantly on 20 because of the game, but sometimes the game just stops and I get a freeze for 5 or 6 seconds. And if this happens to you during the combat, you're gone. You're a goner. And for example, if you get disconnected, which also happens, you just go to sleep at that same place, and when you wake up, you're dead, because they can kill sleep players. Now, the whole problem with the game right now is the resource management. Because, well, if you can get more resources around the map, you don't have to go to the big nodes, it would be much better. Because you could actually later on build this, because no one would actually raid your base, and you would have the opportunity to actually stack your, get some other resources, get some stone, get this stuff and this stuff and this stuff. And with the iron, people would actually not just attack you when you have the iron, when you are full iron. But what's that when you can't get the iron? Like, and it's not just like I'm really new to the game. As you can see, I spent 54 hours there. 54 hours. I actually built a lot of huge castles. I actually made the biggest castle on the server a few times. But what's that when you just have to, you know, pick the right server at the right moment to actually be just able to build something that's not a stupid ass cottage with actually with, you know, unpicklockable door. Because if you have a standard door, someone's just gonna go there and just picklock it, get all your stuff, destroy your crest, so it's not even your house anymore. And the crest system is currently a little broken, so, but it's still in alpha. It's still in alpha. It has a lot of improvement to go through, and I think that from the start it lost its potential, and it went from, you know, let's go build something, and later on, you know, go with the good battles, because no, like, what's the point in battling just with clubs? Really, you just want to spawn and go fight? No, that's not how it works, or at least how it should work. You know, isn't it more cool to actually battle with swords, with battle axes, with great swords? Yes, it is. It is much better to fight like this, and you're not able to do this right now. You're not even able to actually create a solid looking base. You just go for, you know, standard something, and if you have a little sense, you're gonna build it in the air because no one's gonna get there this way. And that's the problem right now in the game. So if you are thinking about getting Reign of Kings, I recommend waiting. Highly recommend waiting. And just take a look at even though the comments or the reviews are probably, yep, they are, you know, recent. Let's go for the recent ones. Most of them are actually good, but then you have, I'm tired of this game, I can't start it when I try, blah, blah, blah. It's a loading error, 5 hours collecting stuff, and someone kills you because he's a hacker. They actually made some changes, but it's still a problem with hacking as always. You just spend some time getting some resources, and it might not be even just hacker, you know, it might be anyone who just kills you, even though you're totally not interested. It's a thing of the power fantasy. So these are my ideas and actually things that I see on Reign of Kings after spending 54 hours, and I'm gonna wait until like they have more servers which are just creative, because what I want to do is build a really good base, because I find this part a most interesting one, because the battles are not really that good in the current system, because the game runs badly, the ping is or the lag is a real issue. The pings are usually, even though about 50, they spike a lot, and you just can't combat with it. This is not chivalry. If I want to go to combat someone in a medieval style, I'm gonna go for chivalry, not for Reign of Kings. I want to build and then fight someone, but I can't do the first thing, and therefore I can't do the second thing in really. So once again, that's all that I can say about Reign of Kings right now after playing it 54 hours, and I hope that you took some, you know, ideas from this kind of monologue, and I hope that it will help you actually, if you are thinking about buying it, it will help you to create the decision. I would personally say, like, it's not currently worth it. Wait for a few months, half a year, you'll see. And well, once again, thank you for watching. I'm Beckerization, and see you next time.